Hey guys, here I am in my garage and I am getting my V-Strom ready for a cross-country trip. Let me show you what I'm going to be doing. Here is my V-Strom and I have ridden this bike across the United States, and I did a 2.5-month tour and I'm not even sure how long I'm going to be going, but I might go for a month. And this time I think I'm going to try and go to North Dakota. So here's one thing that I've done. I have this tube. It's a PVC pipe tube, and this is where I'm going to be putting my tools. So this is what I'm taking. This to adjust the axle so I can adjust the chain. This will get me this bolt so I can adjust the chain this way. I also have an extension and a medium socket. And then I have various sockets like this. This is for the front axle. In here, in this little bag, I have a master link in case my chain ever pops out. Even though I'm taking a bunch of tools that are much better, these are much better tools. I also have the toolkit that comes with the bike. And I always leave the toolkit where it usually lives, right there. I also have quite a bit of space here, and what I have underneath here, I have quite a bit of room, and I have a tire inflator kit that attaches to a cigarette lighter 12 volt. I have this 12 volt cigarette lighter that goes into one of these plugs, and you can see here I have a plug on my handlebar that powers a USB power thingy here, and I'm going to keep this right in here. I also have this that I'm going to take just for, caution, but normally you don't have to have any of this stuff. Alright, I've selected some tools, adjusted my chain, and I'm leaving some tools out. And keep in mind, I am riding on the dark side, and look at that, I have a thing already on the tire, but that's the benefit of this tire. It's an extremely beefy tire that's able to hold up to many miles, so I don't have to change the tire midway, so that's perfect. And my front tire is good. This is a BF Goodwrench 205, chain adjusted properly, so this should be ready to go, guys. This one on my last ride was kind of useless, but I'm going to take it anyway because I am bringing a laptop and I need to charge it. The reason I'm taking the laptop is because I'm going to do a vlog throughout the trip, and I want to be able to charge the laptop just a bit. Take these gloves that Doug in Utah gave me, and I really like these. They're very trick. They're very expensive. I can't believe he gave these to me. And I have my tent right here. It's a pretty large tent. I have my Airhawk that Doug also gave to me when I was in Utah. Really excellent. And I have this, which is a inflator, and the reason I'm taking this is because I am also taking a sleeping pad. It's really important to have a sleeping pad, and this is what I have. And this thing will plug into the bike's 12 volt cigarette lighter, and it's going to inflate this. So, and I don't have to blow onto this thing. I really hate, at the end of the day, you're tired. The last thing you want is to blow onto here. In addition to all this stuff, I am taking these smaller bags. In the last trip that I did, I took larger bags, but I don't have them anymore. Bought them from Burton, and so I have these. These are the E21s. What I found is that the more stuff, the bigger luggage that you have, the more things you take. And I don't necessarily want to take a lot of stuff, but I do like the idea of having these lockable places so you can put more stuff. Also, look at this. I'm taking a vice grip because one time I rode cross country, I fell, I crashed in Utah and broke this off. I still have this. This is from an XR100. So in case I need to put this here momentarily, this will be just a really great addition. Just to lube the chain. I think I'm gonna take it. I'll probably like strap it onto here. That way it doesn't get dirty. But I like having just some oil to lube the chain, and I lube it quite often on these tours. And of course I have my large trunk here, which has seen better days. It's not lockable anymore. I don't have the lock for it, and I don't want to pay Givi their outrageous prices, so I just use a strap to keep it down. This is where I'm going to be putting my sleeping tent. You wouldn't think it fits, but even with the poles, it will fit perfectly in there. One of the things I'm going to be doing is changing the brake fluid on here. It's pretty dark. I just replaced my front brake pads, even though the brake pads had quite a bit of pad on there. I just wanted to get new ones. I'm going to keep this for later when I come back. And here are the old ones. The ones I replaced them with are these Chinese ones I got really cheap. And I did replace the rear pad already, so I have new pads here. And these were like, I think $9 for the rear, and the stock ones I got from EBC brake pads for the rear were $39, so quite a big difference. Of course, these are Chinese, so I don't know if it will work very well, but you know, it beats paying $39 per tire. And I also bled the brakes, so I have new fluid on here. You know, normally this is just maintenance that you can do. You don't have to do this, but I wanted to do it because I don't want any breakdowns on the road. And also I have a new front tire. I should be ready to leave in a few days.